family built the red line. 50 years later, city red, full of homicides. Ain't that much change since like 1965. Everyone on TV say we equal, but they lied. I'm a black cowboy. It's a wild, wild west. I got a bounty on my head. I'm a black cowboy, for real. It's a wild, wild west. They're dropping money on my head. If this do or die, then we pass that. I won't let them turn me to a hashtag. Brothers getting killed over Cadillac endorsements. Reagan still the reason that these drugs are all imported. Pay all my people and them products. Pay all my people and them products. Didn't set up from the jump. Ain't that much change since like 1985.
Check.
Everyone on TV say we popping, but they lied. I'm a black cowboy. It's a wild, wild west. I got a bounty on my head. I'm a black cowboy, for real. It's a wild, wild west. They're dropping money on my head. I'm talking dead or alive. I'm talking dead or alive. They're dropping money on my head. I'm talking dead or alive. I'm talking
shit.
dead
Sounds
or
good,
alive.
yo.
They got a bounty on my head. Rather see me dead than alive. Rather see me dead or alive.
All right, y'all. This is my first live. I have no idea how long I'm gonna be on here. This is my first live. I have no idea if y'all can read these comments or leave a. I'm pretty sure y'all can leave a chat. Leave a reply in here, but oh shit. Okay. Some of y'all in here appreciate y'all, man. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. And I have been just completely procrastinating and holding back from streaming because of this right here. I'm like, it just seems like way too complicated for me. I have no idea why, but I've been wanting to stream something. I wanted to stream. Streaming looks fun. And it kind of just gives me an opportunity to talk to, y'all in the chat, like in real time. I think that'd be like super dope to do. And it looks like I'm live though. Looks like I'm good. So, oh shit. And on here it tells me where I'm at too. Okay. Now that'd be dope if this software tells me if anyone's talking in the chat. But appreciate y'all who are still watching or liked. I'm really just testing this out. Don't know how long I'm going to be on here. There's this Andrew Schulz video I want to watch. How long has it been? How many months has it been since Kendrick dropped GNX, and Andrew was one of like the first people who was literally jumped out the gate hurt. You know what I mean? And here he is on the Breakfast Club. God, man, I'm tired of these people giving this man any type of presence online, man, with in the hip hop space. It's so annoying. So Adolf shows, bro. Huh. All right, I'm gonna play this. But yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night over here where I'm at. And I was just thinking, I'm like, man, I just put my daughter to sleep. Well, I put her to sleep like a couple hours ago. How many hours? Like around 9. And this is like really the only time I can stream. I would be able to stream. So this might be something I might do consistently at nighttime, depending on how tired I am, so on and so forth. So we're just gonna, y'all, everyone on right now, y'all are the guinea pigs right now. I might let this play and then watch, like replay watch. I have no idea. So just work with me here. But I plan on, I do want to stream I plan on making music on here. I want to play some video games on here. I want to be able to just hang out and chat just with everyone supporting. And yeah, and I think I wanted to get on here. I noticed I have, I'll be hitting 20K subscribers soon, which is insane. It's insane. And honestly, it's like straight from YouTube Shorts. Like I posted a couple like Kendrick Lamar, like Super Bowl type content, and like a lot of them have gotten like over 1 million views, and people just subscribe. So a lot of my subscribers is from YouTube Shorts, which is cool, but it's like, I don't know how many of them are gonna be here to see my long form videos, but shout out to y'all regardless. Yeah, it's super interesting just to kind of figure out the algorithm and how it all works. But yeah, we're appreciative of it regardless. And I'm checking here on my freaking app here, like, okay. Wait, let me see if y'all said anything too. I don't even freaking know. Can't confirm. Oh, okay. Appreciate it, Ursula. Thank you. I'm like trying to figure it out. Okay, cool. This is good. Oh, and then it shows y'all here, right here too. Hey. How is y'all night going right now? I don't know what time it is where y'all at. I'm in LA. It's 11:30, and my ass should be sleeping. But I'm like, you know what? I want to stream. I'm like, I'm about to hit 20K. I'm like, I totally should stream. I should totally stream. Because it's my first time streaming, and I want to be able to say that I streamed. Because I've been low key afraid. Like low key, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm afraid of when it comes to streaming. I think it's just real time, like, and I'm like, man, I don't want to say no stupid shit. I'm not trying to say no stupid shit on YouTube, you know what I mean? So, but here I am. I feel like this is just something I got to get over because I do want to stream. I do want to be able to talk more in real time to people who support me, people who, like, comment, subscribe, and just check in. And, yeah, so I want to do more. I want to do more. So, and I want to definitely, I'll probably start putting polls up in the chat, and just trying to ask like, what do you guys want to hear more from me? I really want to just be able to do that for everyone supporting me on YouTube for real. 2:30 in Ohio. Can't sleep. Something must be in the energy. Ohio. Okay, Ohio. One of my good friends is from Cleveland. So shout out to him. That's Ra. He's on my album, Standalone Spirit. Super dope singer. His name is Ra. I was just texting him the other day too. Actually earlier today. So Ohio. I've never been to Ohio. I'm sure it's cold as hell right now too. Because it's cold as hell in LA. You want to? This is okay. This is good to know. Because honestly, like, I'm not sure. I've felt like it's, I feel like it's a double-sided sword, because okay, I'm getting a lot of subscribers from the Kendrick Shorts, but my long form videos might not reflect that. And like that kind of is like a red flag for me. I'm like, I don't know if I even want all these subscribers this fast. You know what I mean? I'm still just really getting going, but this is good to know. So shout out to Ursula from the Kendrick Shorts. And you're in Australia. That's dope. 4:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. Damn. That's crazy. Wow. That's what's up. So, okay, we have 16. Okay, we got some viewers in here. Well, I'll just start this video here. No, it's warm. What? It's warm? What month is it? It's March? Wow, it's warm in Ohio. LA is cooked. There's something going on in LA. I don't know what's happening, but it's been cold as hell. It's going to rain for the rest of the week. It's you know, it's cold. I don't even, you know. That's crazy. I'm thinking that it's cold as hell in Ohio right now. Oh, what's up, Mark? What's up, Sapphire? Canada has to be cold right now. Don't tell me the only place that's cold right now is LA. Can't be. Can't be. Sapphire, I like that name though. That's dope. My sister's name is Indigo. I feel like that's like in the same ballpark. I'm just gonna play this video here. You don't know cold. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm probably like, I really don't. I mean, I grew up in Jersey. I was born in Jersey up until I was about 11, and then I moved to Arizona when I was like 12. And Arizona is hot as hell, and I spent like 15 years there, from like 12, and I moved to San Francisco when I was 26. Which San Francisco's cold as hell too, and then that was, I think, 2018 I moved to San Francisco, and then 2021 I moved to LA. Albuquerque warming up finally. Oh wow, from LA to Albuquerque. Yeah, I would assume it's getting warm over there. Sun's up all over. We had warm winter, mostly rainy. Warm winter. This is crazy. It's crazy. Dope. Well, we're gonna watch this video, and I just said, like I said, I wanted to stream because I'm almost at 20K, and I want to just do something. I want to do something. I'm working on some videos, but I want to just stream something, you know, and also because I'm like, low-key don't want to stream because for some reason I'm intimidated by it. But here I am, and it's cool. It's a vibe. So appreciate y'all. This is low-key the first stream. I did a stream when I was in Japan, back in December. That was like off my phone, but this is like officially first stream, kind of like in the studio type thing. So. Yeah, I heard New Mexico is less extreme for sure. Definitely. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this. So, Andrew Schulz. It's 2025. And you know, Andrew Schulz, he has a special coming out, or it just dropped. I'm not sure. So it's very timely that he's on the airwaves. Let me look up. Let me see when his special is. Life. Hold on. Andrew special Life. March 4th. Oh my God, dude. Are you serious right now, dude? His special dropped on my birthday, bro. Oh, this is so weak, bro. I'm legit pissed off right now. His special dropped on my birthday, bro. March 4th. That's why I actually, all last week, I just kind of just chilled and just enjoyed. But March 4th, last Tuesday, I turned 33. Yeah, I'm getting up there. I'm getting up there. But that is whack, dude. His special dropped on March 4th. So whack. Okay, anyway. I know. With Andrew, it's like, how did we get here? We literally just stopped paying him attention. It's like, here you are again. Why? Oh my God. And I'm like, I've been conflicted because some people are like, don't talk about him. You're giving him too much, or don't talk about him. Don't give him. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like I just have to say something. I already know he's about to say something crazy. And yeah, I just, so, but anyway, yeah, he's got a new special. So it just makes sense. Everything is making sense right now. So we're just going to play it. We're just going to play this.
Protective armor.
And I do get that. I do also want to ask, do you still want to make love to Kendrick Lamar?
Oh, God.
I mean, like, honestly, it's hard to say no to that.
You find him attractive?
Yeah, man.
Did you see him in them Celine jeans? Them jeans?
When I saw those jeans, I was like, boom, bop, beam, bop, boom, bop, bow.
Mm.
You gotta stop. Stop. Cut it out. Stop.
That wasn't funny. We all know that wasn't funny, right? I really do keep my foot on his neck, man. I can't stand this guy. And see, if you guys notice, on his own podcast, he's used to having his like stooges right there. And so he has to make up. He has to make up and laugh and do like this extra, like, look. He really thinks that this is a hit right here. Him saying beam, bop, boom, bop, bam in his pants.
Boom, bop, bow.
Mm.
He didn't even say it right. He said bow. Like, dude, don't even.
You find him attractive?
Yeah, man.
Did you see him in them Celine jeans? Them jeans?
When I saw those jeans, I was like, boom, bop, beam, bop, boom, bop, bow.
Mm.
You gotta stop. Stop. Cut it out.
See, you see how hard he's laughing? It's like he's forcing it just to kind of get other people to laugh with him. And it's almost like it's pretty much like a laughing track button. It's pretty much a laughing track button when he is doing and so people who don't think it's funny but they want to support him, they're gonna look at him and they're like, okay, I should probably laugh too. And that's what he's doing. He's looking at Charlemagne for help.
Stop. Why'd you even ask him that? Stop.
No, for real.
And Charlemagne isn't completely giving in because he's trying to do a belly laughing, trying to do a belly like, and he's thinking that it's that kind of joke.
No, they were really upset about that. I know it was a joke, but why do you think people got so upset
people
about
made that
that?
shit racism so fast. I'm just saying he's little.
And that's facts, Mark. Mentioning that has not benefited him. It has not benefited him at all. Yeah. What's up, Tiana? Yeah, no, I appreciate it. You definitely smash that like button. I'm gonna do more of these streams. I want to be able to have like a chat up here too, so y'all can see it. I want to have those chats where like they have those little icon people. They have like these people. Every time you say a chat, it'll like walk across the screen and it'll say something. I don't know. I don't know why people don't do that, are using those more. But anyway, yeah, this is the first stream. We're just testing this here before we all go to sleep. Appreciate y'all for real. Okay, let me just rewind real quick.
Why do you think people got so upset
people made
about
that shit racism so fast. I'm
Okay,
just
let me go.
cut it out. Stop. Why'd you even ask him that? Stop.
No, for real. No, they were really upset about that. I know it was a joke, but why do you think people got so upset
people
about
made that
that?
shit racism so fast. I'm just saying he's little. Like, I hate having to explain jokes. He's itty bitty. So why is he telling people to kill my friends?
Andrew Schulz, he never said your name. He never said your name. He never said your name. What are we talking about here? He never said your name. It's I don't understand. What? What do you mean, bro?
The biggest thing about this whole shit that I didn't even care that he said this shit about like me not saying jokes. Like that to me is like a million people have said not say jokes. The next line where he goes, and to the N-words that coon and the N-words being groomed, slide on both of them. What does slide mean to y'all?
Take you out, but that's because, I mean.
Hold on, ain't no explaining here.
If you an enemy,
If
you
you
an
said-
enemy.
This dude being so soft right now, bro. So soft. And you're right. I remember, Citywide Specials, you did tell me about this. And I am pissed watching this. Exactly. If you have to explain the joke, is it a joke? For real. And this dude, he's so out of touch, yo. He's so out of touch. When Kendrick is saying slide on both of them, that he doesn't literally mean harm. I believe, and that's why I made the first video, is like we have to stand up. We have to speak out. That's what that means. Slide on both of them, meaning we are verbally sliding on you. We are all making sure, A, don't support these guys. These guys are extremely offensive and talking down about black women and supporting this guy making fun of black women in that way, and for them to not call him out during that time, like, someone's got to do it. So no, Kendrick is not talking about sliding on random ass civilians. He's in a violent way. But this guy, Andrew Schulz, is so sensitive. He's thinking that's what it is. But again, Kendrick did not say your name. He didn't say your name, bro. He didn't say it. So, and these guys, like these conservative dudes, bro, they be acting so tough. Like when you think about it, they're like, "Oh, I'm so tired of cancel culture. People are sensitive and they need to, back in the day we used to do A, B, and C, blah blah blah, and then when you hear this, like, oh, he's talking about sliding on me. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you serious? Like, come on, bro." And this guy, man,
so fast. I'm just saying he's little. Like, I hate having to explain jokes. He's itty bitty. So why is he telling people to kill my friends?
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, Pisces gang in here.
The biggest thing about this whole shit that I didn't even care that he said this shit about, like, me not saying jokes. Like, that to me is like a million people have said not say jokes. The next line where he goes, and to the N-words that coon and the N-words being groomed, slide on both of them. What does slide mean to y'all?
Take you out, but that's because,
Hold on, ain't no explaining here.
If you an enemy,
if you say kill my friends, everything after that is fine.
He didn't.
You took it there.
Bro,
if you
look how tired this man looks, man. This guy, dude.
Say kill my friends because a lot of people thought that was Charlamagne and Alex Media. Mm-hmm. So if you go the next line, you tell your fans to kill my friends, you getting made love to.
Listen, I appreciate my friend.
I agree. Charlamagne, DJ Envy, we got to get them out of here. We got to get them out of here, y'all. I don't know. Like, again, I always feel conflicted because I'm like, the best way to show we don't support them is to not talk about them and pay for them. But so that's why I'm always conflicted when I talk about these things on YouTube, because I talk about people I don't like. But I feel like I have to say something because I feel like there's people out there that are like just watching. It's like, oh yeah, this is totally fine. Like, no, these people are problematic as shit. Like, for DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God to sit there, I don't know if DJ Envy, I really don't know what his ethnicity is. I'm assuming, I think he's Puerto Rican, right? But I don't know, where he stands in anything in his life, to be honest. But I know Charlamagne, and the fact that he is just letting Andrew. I mean, you would think that, okay, Andrew, let's just break this down really quick. If Andrew is thinking that Kendrick is talking about him and his group, we also have to frame that. We also have to understand he's thinking that Kendrick is talking about him, right? And violently or unaliving his friends for talking down on black women. I don't think that's a little extreme, to be honest, to really think that, oh yeah, these guys need to die. They're talking about they need to die. I don't think people are saying that. I don't think people want that. We want justice. We want people to be called out. We want people to lose sponsorships when they talk down on black women, black men, in these spaces. That's all we want. We want justice. We always want justice. So that's just how black Americans roll 99% of the time. We want justice. And anyway, for Andrew to think that's what Kendrick means, and for his response to be, oh, that means I'm going to talk about sexually harassing Kendrick Lamar. No, you would actually, it would probably be fire with fire. You probably would do something alluding to sliding on Kendrick, if anything. That's what I'm just assuming. So the fact that he like someone said earlier, these people are sick. Yeah. So over it. These people are sick. They're sick. That to really result to that. You get that, and then you're gonna talk about because he's little, you can violate him. Bro, did y'all see? Oh my gosh, did you guys see the behind the scenes? Kendrick Lamar, after the performance, and they were in the back. I posted it on my shorts, but Kendrick Lamar, like you can tell, like by his shoulders, you can see the back of his shoulders and his freaking deltoids. Kendrick Lamar will fucking fold Andrew Schulz without a problem. I don't understand. Like, did we all see Kendrick? I don't think people think that because he's short. This Kendrick Lamar will fold Andrew Schulz's skinny ass. I don't even know what are we talking about here. He's not even being in reality here. Let me read it. Andrew won't do anything if he saw Kendrick. Exactly. These entire people. Yep. Shows the drama queen and the black folks letting his slide. Now we have to translate for them. Charlamagne been a liability. A hit dog will holler, little Andy. Dot will exactly. I mean, like K Dot has been in the gym, yo. I saw. He's been in the freaking gym.
Been trying to stick up for me, but I don't think he was talking about us.
No, I don't think it's about that.
But how are we supposed to know? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't say anything for weeks. That was the other thing. Like, people ran with these different narratives. They tried to act like after what I said, I was worried about, like, getting death threats and shit. It's like, no, I was getting that the second they said it. For 2 weeks, I didn't say shit. I filmed my special. I don't really give a fuck. And then after that, I was like, yo, we're going to have some fun with this. But I don't like this idea that, like, I'm this big bully. It's like, you told your people to kill my friends.
This man is a victim. Victim mentality, and they always want to say that to us, like, oh, black people have victim mentality. This man is crying. He's trying to be like, he said he's gonna kill my friends. Like, you sound, bro, if you don't get out of here with that. Yo, shout out to my boy Malachi right now. This dude just sent me, thank you so much, bro, keeping us in the loop. Use Lotus for real. I appreciate you, bro. Seriously, Malachi, that's my guy in Arizona. We go way back. And yeah, he actually just visited like 2 weeks ago. So anyway, shout out to him, man. Who are his friends? His friends are the damn those British dudes, I guess. I mean, that's what Kendrick was talking about. Honestly, he's talking about the British dudes. If anything, slide on both of them. He's talking about the British dudes. Those British dudes are not friends with Andrew, but Andrew took it to his team, like, oh, he's talking about my friends and whatever. The dude with the locks, I think he's got locks. The Puerto Rican dude, he's Puerto Rican or something, and he's on, Andrew's team, whatever. And dude, everything Andrew has done has been a reach, because Kendrick was talking about those two British dudes who sat there and let Andrew say something about, oh, I can't even remember what Andrew said at this point, but I knew it was something about black women being violent and that racist ass trope. Thank you, Mark. Super, super appreciative of you, bro. Yeah. So Kendrick was talking about those guys, but somehow Andrew is like talking about, he's saying it's his friends. And so that's how you know he's reaching, and he's trying to get sympathy from us now. That's what he's trying to get.
After you say that, or that's the potential interpretation, if somebody said in a rap song to kill your friends.
But do you understand, though, that that was in response to him feeling like you came at what he would deem his friends or his people or people he's trying to protect, talking about
So
black
say,
women,
make
right?
fun of my friends.
But if you in the street, if you outside, you outside. You can't choose whether you out or in. It's like you out or you in.
Okay, so then if he wants to play by those rules, then don't be surprised at the response. That's what I'm saying. It feels like he's insider and outside.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Kendrick breath control with the Super Bowl career. Oh, binge thinker. That's facts. I think, did I talk about that? I think I made a short about it. But his breath control was insane. It's insane. 15 minutes straight. Dude, somebody said dude ran more yards than the running back at the Chiefs. You know what I mean? And at the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, it was extremely impressive. Extremely impressive. It inspired me to start running. I said in my past videos, I go to the gym and I kind of just do weights. Yeah, I do a lot of jump roping, but just running, getting that, like, those conditioning up, that Super Bowl performance I'm like, yo, I gotta be. I mean, this guy is at least 5 or 6 years older than me. I need to be, on my game for sure. Like, there's no excuse for me not to be able to do this in that level, or at least be able to keep up. You know what I mean? So, like, right now, I could not do what Kendrick did. I just dead ass right now. But exactly, Don. Slide just means confront them in this context. Schulz makes me ill. His narcissism is suffocating. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This dude's crazy.
Plus, it's a weird match.
Look at his
Be surprised
face.
at the response. That's what I'm saying. It feels like he's insider and outside.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. You know when someone thinks that they're full of shit. Look right here. He don't even believe what he's saying. He doesn't even believe what he's saying right now.
Those rules, then don't be surprised at the response. That's what I'm saying. It feels like he's insider and outside.
Plus,
Knowing damn well Kendrick has not said your name and has not said anything. Like, he's just been, dude just dropped the music, hasn't not said anything. You have no idea how Kendrick feels about A, B, or C. You heard the song GNX. You heard him at the Super Bowl. Bro, what do you mean jumping inside or out?
this is a weird matchup, right? Because you got a rapper, right, who's a prolific rapper, and then you got a comedian who's willing to say anything for the joke. So it's not even, it's like, what are we doing here, guys?
I think it's because it's platform.
These jokes are ass, though. Like, I wanted to make a video about this, too. Essentially, like, I just think about that joke that George Lopez did. George Lopez, I can't remember what it was. George Lopez, I think it was in 2016, and he had a joke, and he's like 2 rules. He's like two rules we Mexicans go by, or something like that. 1, don't park in front of my driveway, and 2, you don't bring home a black. Something crazy like that, right? And then people were laughing, and then there was people in the stands like that were not happy. And so George Lopez like kicked them out. He's like, you don't like it? You don't like jokes? Get the fuck out. That, when you think about it, what he said was not a joke. That was truth. That was truth. That he's aware that Mexicans can be racist, and he has these rules that you don't park in front of my driveway, and you don't bring home any black people. Or whatever. You don't date, your kids, whatever, whoever's dating you don't date black people. And that was a truth. That wasn't a joke. So you saying something racist, like what Andrew Schulz said, it wasn't even a joke what he was saying about black women. He was just saying, what did he say? Oh, he had to grow his beard out so it'll, like, so when he gets slapped by his black girlfriend, it won't hurt as much. Something stupid like that. And that was a glimpse of Andrew Schulz's internal thoughts about black women. That was not a joke. There was nothing that landed. So, there's nothing that landed. And so Charlemagne saying, oh, he's doing jokes, it's a joke. Like, Can we really get a definition here of jokes? The definition between a joke and a truth. And sometimes the truth can be funny. Okay? But I know what he's been doing is not funny, and it's not a joke. He's really just saying shit.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like he's insider and outside.
Plus, it's a weird matchup, right? Because
Yeah, he is holding back from laughing. You know he's full of shit, and it's just, oh my God, dude.
you got a rapper, right, who's a prolific rapper, and then you got a comedian who's willing to say anything for the joke. So it's not even, it's like, what are we doing here, guys?
I think it's because it's platforming. It's like people listen to you and your voice and your podcast. That's why that's.
Oh man, I need to see this whole video, bro. I need to find this shit. I can't believe they have Andrew Schulz on there the whole damn episode, bro. Hold on, let me find it. Andrew Schulz. I'm weak. They gave this man a whole interview, bro.
At
This is
AT&T, we know
crazy.
enough in life isn't guaranteed. Like a fun night at the movies. Yeah.
Damn, how long is this interview, bro? I can't believe it. Hold on, let me see if I can find the spot where we're at.
Box and do Pilates.
Okay, he's got a jacket on. Hold on. Let me get this right. How my family used to be hella anti-black. I'm sure still are. Okay, Mark, I'm Blaxican. Half my family used to be hella anti-black. I'm sure a lot still are. Just have to shut up when I come around. Damn, that's gotta be awkward. Kendrick Brett, yeah. Shows the peak definition of a white supremacist who wants to use our influence and culture as a springboard for his failing career. Facts. Like, this is the privilege I was talking about. This man can go on his podcast, and the video was monetized when he talked about it, and it just, the whole approach. I'm just trying to think, like, what could have been a better way for him to do it? If, like, when he said, "Oh, he's just little," you could have literally said that. You could have made a joke about that. I mean, honestly, you talking about sexually harassing him is way off, bro. Like, it's way off. That is more frowned upon. Like grape, like that stuff is actually more frowned upon than actually unaliving someone. I think I'm just kind of spitballing off the top of my head, but the way that we glorify violence and death and all this kind of stuff in music, like it's more acceptable for someone to be like, oh, okay. Like, if you go to prison for graping someone or any type, like molestation, all that kind of stuff, you can, like, as soon as you go to prison and they find out what you did and who it was to, the demographic it was to, you could die. Like, people take that shit serious. If you go to jail, though, for unaliving someone, it just depends on who it was at that point, right? Especially if it was gang affiliated. But if it was just like, oh, homicide, no one's gonna be bugging you. So it's a no-go. Like, whenever you do those kind of jokes, and it wasn't even a joke. He literally just described how he would. Yeah, I don't even want to think about how he did it, but let me find it.
Junior. Okay. Junior. And I was like, yeah,
I just hate that this man has nothing to do with the Breakfast Club. He literally has nothing to do with hip hop. Why is he on the Breakfast Club? And I know Breakfast Club, they interview other people, but I feel like it's still all, like, they're all connected. So, but again, it's iHeartRadio running this, so they're the ones pulling the strings. But the fact that this man can say what he's said what he said, still get his Netflix special, and is now on the Breakfast Club, getting more elevated for his lame ass Netflix special. that dropped on my freaking birthday, bro. I just, it's crazy to me that they're literally shoving him down our throats. Like, seriously. They're like, hey, Andrew Schulz. Like, why? That's how you know the Breakfast Club ain't shit. Because they're messy. Yeah, they're messy as shit. Help Lauren do what needed to be done. Charlamagne is the worst. I get sick to my stomach every time I hear the great fantasy disguised as jokes. It really was disgusting. Like, I can't even like rewatch my video. What was I gonna say though?
We can't do it in the studio. Like, bodacious shit talk, and I think that
this dude, man, I can't believe it.
I don't know what the hell that guy.
This dude, honestly, if we want to talk about industry plants, this motherfucker is definitely a fucking industry plant. I don't give a shit.
It's like me and you. Mm-hmm. The Indian journalist is asking.
This dude is an industry plant. Shit. Goddamn commercials. It's about black dudes growing beards to protect from getting hit by their violent women. Yeah. Like.
Intelligent person in the room right there. I don't ever.
Hold on.
And then.
Goddamn commercials, y'all. I literally just saw another one.
And laughing at the joke on the other podcast. So it's like, that's the issue, not the comedian making a joke about a hypothetical situation.
Okay, hold on.
We're like, oh shit, are you trying to say you don't like black women, right?
Okay, let's hear this.
Who is he to even, like, you're welcome. Thanks for, we're welcoming you here.
Yeah.
Be a guest.
A whole idea just because it makes one person uncomfortable. Hey, that kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm something like that. They're like, what the fuck is going on? Made fun of. We all gonna laugh at each other. We're gonna laugh at ourselves. I got the most.
Your jokes go everywhere with it.
I got the most fun of African nations. Mm-hmm. He's a billionaire who
man.
got money from his dad, right?
Dude, am I gonna have to make a whole freaking? I might have to just watch this whole freaking thing, but I'm not going to. I really don't want to torture myself. But I heard him say some shit. I'm really trying to hear what he's trying to say. But I wanted to pick up where the hell we left off at.
It's North America Central.
So I'm assuming they were talking at the end. That's when it kind of got funny. Because you could tell he's like more serious here.
I don't want to make it about me. I go, man, what's the deal? She goes, oh, it's just like the topic. And some of the people in the audience started to like boo her for being like offended or whatever. And I go, don't boo her. She's doing what we all wish an audience member would do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's going, hey, I feel uncomfortable. I don't want to affect everybody else's time here. I don't want to make this show about me. Right. I'm just going to step out. And I'm like, wow, like you're just like the most emotionally intelligent person to feel however you want to feel, especially if you don't know me. Mm-hmm. Like if you know me, you know my intentions. You're like, I'm just trying to bust balls and like make a fucking stupid joke. Mm-hmm. And maybe the joke wasn't that funny, but like my intentions are always good.
No, it's not, bro. This dude has a dark spirit. I say this all the time. I think that dude from Fresh and Fit podcast, that dude, Jafar, or Fresh, whatever, or is it Fit, whatever his name is, the dude who pretends to be black dude, but he's not. That dude has a dark spirit, like Andrew Tate, like Andrew Schulz is up there. I'm trying to think of someone else who has like a dark. When I see them, they're like, you just know like something really bad is gonna happen to them in this lifetime. Andrew Schulz is one of them. He's just got a dark spirit. I've been saying that. Dude always wears all black. Dude's just dark.
If you don't know me, you just see it. You're like, oh, what the fuck is this asshole? So I'm not even upset at your response. Like
that was my first take, and then we talked about it in the room, like me and Charlotte, because my first take was like, well, who is he to even like? You're welcome. Thanks for we're welcoming you here. Yeah, be a guest.
100%.
But
well, it was my pod, but yeah.
I mean, but just in our world of like black women and what we deal with as far as tropes. But I will say, after watching the special and after having conversations with Charlotte, I'm like, I mean, a joke is a joke is a joke. Like, granted, some people are still gonna be upset. They probably be upset that I just said that, but it depends on the person.
Yeah, we are. I am. You just gave this guy you just gave him the pass. Like, it literally is like the N-word pass. Like, a joke is a joke. Yeah, you made a joke about black women. It wasn't a joke, dude. Bro, it wasn't a joke. It was not a joke, yo. Like, do I need to pull up this clip again?
person, and you can't win. You got to figure out what line you're going to tread.
I also
DJ Vlad, DJ Academics, yeah, dark spirits for sure.
think those two dudes from the thing, like, they're in a tricky situation because, like, I think they had said that they didn't find women in Atlanta attractive, and I think a lot of black women in Atlanta were like, "Oh shit, are you trying to say you don't like black women?" Right?
Don't get me started on them. They came out and apologized down. Okay, they gave like 5 renditions of an apology, and they can still stay where they at. But I think it's
people see
you have to learn.
You see through the bullshit. Like know some sellouts when you see them. So it's not like it's. So they're trying to like position it. They try to put it on me, and some people fell for the bait. Like Ryan Clark fell for the bait and like made a whole like clout moment out of it when he didn't even realize like the thing you should be addressing is the 2 clowns that are basically saying black women are ugly, and then laughing at the joke on the other podcast. So it's like that's the issue, not the comedian making a joke about a hypothetical situation.
We can move on after this. I will argue that all of you guys were.
Why is the hypothetical situation a violent one? The conversation they were talking about, now I remember, they were talking about how when you date black women, like if you're a white guy, or I mean anybody, but they're talking about how there's like a trend, or they're seeing like when guys are dating black women, they level up, you know? And so specifically like the white boys who got like no swag, got just no fucking, you know, no drip, nothing. When they start dating a black girl, they come out and they just look smooth as hell after. And so they're talking about leveling up. And then Andrew came in talking down. Like he went down like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like he's like hella skeptical. And you're creating a hypothetical. Why wouldn't you make a hypothetical situation about something related to fashion? Why would you go into violence? Why would you go into a stereotypical like racist honestly just propaganda about black women and the violence that, man, I don't want to don't even get me fucking started on this shit.
Part of the problem.
Whatever happened to beating people's ass? Oh man, I can't expect much from Charlamagne when he had Joe Biden up there saying, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black." This is facts. Fool running around with a Hitler mustache. He know Trump supporter talked about raping a man, and they got him up there, right? Trying to hyper individualize. You can tell Schulz is intimidated by our unity, love, and respect for each other. Yeah, he hates it. That's facts though. Charlamagne been a coward for sure. Ever since he said, "If you don't vote for me, then you ain't black." That was insane. And the fact that Charlamagne just sat there and it just shows like the people that they put on these platforms have no spine. You know, I would have hoped someone, I don't know who this young lady is, but you know, somebody who would just stand on business. So, you know, I'm not sure if that's how she really feels. And, you know, iHeartMedia like told her beforehand, hey, keep it. You want to keep your job? Don't do this. We gonna protect our industry plant. We need to push this agenda. Like, who knows, you know, what's going on in the back end. She could be seething like, yo, fuck this dude, you know, but damn, that's all I gotta say.
That moment, but I think again it's to each his own. I didn't like though that they threw it one way and didn't take accountability for the fact that like y'all were actively engaged, and it's fine if you wanted to do that.
Oh, they threw it all on Schulz?
Oh, they were like, we were uncomfortable. We just didn't want to say anything in the moment. We were just trying to get through, and it's like y'all weren't victims.
Laughing.
Y'all were not victims.
I never saw it.
Y'all were actively engaged. Just shut up. Y'all were actively engaged, and y'all were having a good time.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
That's crazy.
Nah, they're not uncomfortable. The only time they're uncomfortable is around beautiful black women.
Obviously.
Damn.
Especially ones from Atlanta
That is a good question, though. How has podcasting changed the way you approach, I guess, comedy and after, you know, these couple
So pretty much she's shifting. She's kind of talking shit about the black British dudes who went on an apology tour. Granted, it was a very, I remember seeing it on Twitter. It was a very pathetic apology tour. But Schulz is the one who really sparked that shit. That's the one. He's the reason why it went viral. You would expect her to ask this dude for an apology. You would expect that.
recent situations, the situation these are situations I saw. But how is it approached? How you discuss things now?
Do you care?
Yo, yeah, care is like an interesting one. Like, I guess I could deal with people not liking me because these things a lot of times are momentarily. Like they'll not like you for a few weeks, or they think they won't like you, then they'll move on to somebody else that they don't like, etc. So that's not really like the big issue. You know, it's just it is one of those things where I go like, all right, if I'm shooting and it's on something like, if it's on something really wild, I want to make sure that ideally that shot is amazing, you know, but I'm going to fail. Like you don't make funny jokes every single time. And I like shooting. That means I'm going to shoot and miss a lot, you know.
Bro, you miss all the time, bro.
Yeah, I do also want to ask, do you still want to make love to Kendrick Lamar?
Okay, here we are.
Do you want to
Another
see how
damn
much money you're
commercial. Hold
eligible for? If you were in a car crash within the last 2 years, that was not your fault. You
Next line where he goes, friends.
But if you in the street, if you
Okay. I found it. And by heart, maybe telling her not to argue with him, I guess. But I wouldn't be lying to him either, or trying to up his ego. That's that. And that's what she's doing. Like, I would definitely, if I was, okay, in this scenario, if I'm her and I'm pissed and iHeartMedia is like, hey, we know you're pissed, but you need to, don't say nothing. I would do the bare minimum. I do the bare minimum in this conversation. I would literally not be trying to pump him up or talk shit about the black Brits. I don't know why I keep wanting to say brack Brits, but the black Brits, and then not shit on Andrew Schulz, where now they're the reason why the joke didn't work or some shit. I don't know.
You outside. You can't choose whether you out or in. It's like you out or you in.
Okay, so then if he wants to play by those rules, then don't be surprised at the response. That's what I'm saying. It feels like he's inside and outside.
Plus, it's a weird matchup, right? Because you got a rapper, right, who's a prolific rapper, and then you got a comedian who's willing to say anything.
And you see, it's just really quick, you see how this conversation is at the end of this video? Because this is the only reason why we're watching it. This is the only reason why the views are up here. Because honestly, we would not give two shits about him. But they know Andrew's team or iHeartMedia. They're like, hey, no Kendrick Lamar questions until the end of it. We want Andrew to promote in his story so that we can get people to watch the Netflix show. That's what it is. Because if this was the first, because this is all we want to know. Like, what do you have to say? Can you apologize to Kendrick Lamar? Hey, Charlemagne, why didn't you give him Donkey of the Day? You know, this is what the black community, we were asking. We all got on code with that. Andrew Schulz needs Donkey of the Day. Why couldn't you give your friend Donkey of the Day? You've given yourself Donkey of the Day. You couldn't give this man Donkey of the Day? Cowards. So anyway, just peep that.
Joke. So it's not even, it's like, what are we doing here, guys?
I think it's because it's platforming. It's like people listen to you and your voice and your podcast. That's why that stuff went so viral, because you got the numbers and then he has it too. So at the moment he's like, okay.
How we know he wasn't talking about Gary Owens? That's
a good
thing.
point.
First of all, ain't nobody.
We don't know.
That's a good. Whoa!
I didn't know. Y'all not about to
Gary, you
twist
see
that.
Gary was the first person to jump out.
I'm not about to twist that.
Gary was the first
In that
person to
moment,
jump
we
out.
knew exactly what he was talking about because I heard it and I knew exactly.
If Kendrick did paid him any mind, Andrew Schulz would have had 2 specials by now. And it would have been all about Kendrick. He would have taken this shit for the next 5 years, especially after the Super Bowl. He would have taken this shit. He would have ran this shit to the ground. So I am so glad Kendrick did not give this man any freaking. I'm so glad.
I didn't think it was me. I was like, why was he talking about me?
Because of the
Bro, he didn't say you, bro.
The shits and giggles and all the laughs. And
I thought he was talking about Matt Rife.
Black women.
Yeah, maybe he was talking about Matt.
That's what I
didn't
thought.
know.
I was like, he gotta be talking about Matt
everybody
Rife
kept
and
saying
Gary
he was talking about me, and I was like, wait, if he's talking about me, and is he telling people to kill my friends? well, I got to do something about this.
I got to do something.
I got to do something. Like, I'm not a tough guy. You know, I'm a certified lover boy.
Oh my God.
Oh my
But
God.
It's fake ass laughs.
you're always going to be perceived as the bully because you're a white man.
Is that right?
What? Charlemagne, I can't stand y'all. See, this is why I don't want to go live, because I don't want to crash out for real. I really don't want to get pissed off, because I be getting pissed off, and then I have to cut it in the edit, because it's just not. But I just can't stand this freaking ass kissing right now. Like, this is this ass kissing I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
But you're always going to be perceived as the bully because you're a white man.
Is that right?
100%.
I just thought it's
Is
because
that
I'm
right? Like me? Oh, I thought you mean is that right? No, it's not. What you mean?
No, like,
No, like
am I a bully? Like, I just thought it was
No,
like
I don't think you a bully.
I
at
thought it's a
all.
size differential. That's what I thought it was.
No, it's a
You
what
think
is
there's
it?
a racial dynamic?
Duh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. I didn't know.
Yeah, of
This
course.
dude. Okay. We're going to play dumb.
You're a white man.
Oh my
But
God.
you're always going to be perceived as the bully because you're a white man.
Is that right?
100%.
I just thought it's
Is
because
that
I'm
right? Like me? Oh, I thought you mean is that right? No, it's
No.
not. What you mean?
No, like,
No, like
am I?
Bro, no one sees you as a bully. We see you as a loser. We see you as a clout chasing industry plant loser. That's what we see. I mean, that's what we see. We don't see a bully like the big bad white man. We don't see that. Like, honestly, you should have just stood on business and just admitted, yeah, you were being racist. Honestly, I respect that. Low key, like, I respect people who are in your face about it. Like, who's that dude? Who's the freaking dude? I mean, I don't respect them, but as far as like having some, something to stand on, like, stand on it. Don't be pretending like you friends with us or you like black people. What's that dude, like that Nick Fuentes guy, and the old white dude who would just straight up be like, I forget who that dude was, but I low-key respect people who are more in your face than these wolves in sheep clothing right here. I respect them more than this dude. I just view him as a coward trying to pretend like he's a friend. Oh, is it because I'm white? Is it because I'm white? Like, am I a bully? Bro, you're not a bully, bro.
Am I a bully? Like, I just thought it was
No,
like
I don't think you a bully.
I
at
thought it's a
all.
size differential. That's what I thought it was.
No, it's a
This dude,
You think
man, I
there's a
can't. He's playing in our faces.
racial
y'all.
dynamic.
duh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I didn't know.
Yeah, of course, and
Yeah.
it's the privilege conversation. It's like what you can get on the plate. Like the
Yeah.
shits and giggles guys,
Is it Carlin?
they
Like,
had
I
to
don't think I
apologize 60 times.
You know, you said something that's not as interesting. You said it's the privilege conversation. We all can say whatever it is we want to say. You just got to be able to deal with the consequences.
That's
we
the thing.
It don't matter if
we
you're black,
understand
white,
privilege.
Asian,
We
whatever.
get it.
Most people can't.
Okay, and what consequences has he faced from what he said? Exactly. I was done with Charlemagne for good when he made Lil Mama cry, though he always been questionable and done with envy when he had his 8-year-old daughter to the hypersexual Lil Kim video. What? I didn't even know about that. Oh snap! Again, overt. I prefer overt racism. I don't know if I will say like I respect them, but I would prefer, overt than this shit. These are the people, they be worse than overt.
You want to say, you just got to be able to deal with the consequences.
Exactly.
We
It don't matter
understand,
if
we
you're black,
understand
white,
privilege.
Asian,
We
whatever.
get it.
Most people can't.
Exactly, and most people don't
Most
have the
people can't.
platform, and they're not Teflon Don like you. They don't have 15 years of the game. They not.
Teflon Don. Why is she kissing his ass? God, y'all, I can't. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm sorry. I don't know who this is, but I'm sorry. Who is this? Oh my God. And she's beautiful, but geez, man, what the heck?
Most people don't have the platform, and they're not Teflon Don like you. They don't have 15.
Why is she like, why? Like, this is it. I'm talking about right now. Okay, white people they be doing this overt racism shit, right? Or they be doing this racism. I mean, and we are still like giving them padding, like at the damn bowling rink or whatever. I don't know what them things called, but we're literally doing that. Like we're literally just. And I think I watched something. I don't even want to get too deep about it, but like the issue when it comes to white folks not realizing their privilege and just the world around them, the where your environment is from shit like this. Because even them, they coddle themselves. They make sure that they live in this false reality, this la la land where everything is okay. They're not causing any issues. They're just what's the problem? What do you mean? I'm just saying this. And we're not telling them what it is. At the crucial moments, we are not telling them what it is. So her telling him that, yo, Teflon Don, like he's going to continue doing what he's doing and being in our spaces. And yeah, it's just crazy. I really am just disappointed.
Whatever it is we want to say, you just got to be able to deal with the consequences.
That's the thing.
No matter if you're black, white, Asian, whatever.
Most people can't.
Exactly. And most people don't have the platform.
How is he Teflon Don? He literally was crying. And then and I don't want to hear him say, oh, he was on Instagram complaining that people were sending him death threats underneath his daughter's Instagram. Your complaint, you are not Teflon Don. Teflon Don would not have said anything. If anything, Teflon Don would laugh, saying, wow, these losers are in my comments, blah, blah, blah. Like, you are in here saying, wow, so we're going to, and even in his podcast, he was saying that. He was saying, oh, people are now, taking it to the extreme about, my daughter or whatever. Like, you went low. People can go lower. You know what I mean? So, let me see this. She's a good journalist, but she's tripping. They knew not to have Jess Hilarious there. Oh. She covered during Jess's pregnancy, and they kept her because she's legit. Her name is Lauren LaRosa. Lauren, tighten up around this dude, around people like him, for real. Tighten up. We should at least be telling him like the danger. Man.
And they're not Teflon Don like you. They don't have 15 years of the game. They not picked up by Fox News and CNN and Shade Room like you. Other people, right?
She's bigging him up. This is crazy. She should be breaking him down.
Talk that shit. Everybody listen. When he is a political take, everybody's listening.
He know that. He just want to hear it.
Fox got a guy with glasses and a bow tie listening to every Brilliant Idiots podcast.
I promise you, bro, we are not listening to everything you're saying. You caught our attention because of you talking wild, about talking down about black people, and then sexually harassing a black man. Like, this man really offended black women and black men and is still having a platform. I don't even know if I need to say anything else.
For Charlamagne to say one bad thing about the Democrats.
I honestly don't even think about stuff like that. But
it's the truth, though. Because you have a platform that a lot of other people don't have.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar has a platform. So he's like, all right, bet. You going to get outside. You going to laugh, joke, hee, ha, ha. I'm outside for my women, for the black women.
And salute to Kendrick, because Kendrick does what he wants to do, and he gets rewarded for it.
Like,
and you can do that.
Shut up, Charlamagne.
This whole thing.
Sorry, I just had to say that shit. Seriously.
Blown out of proportion. Like, honestly, I think he's like obviously a prolific rapper.
Charlamagne is like he is just on the fence of everything. He doesn't ever pick a side, especially if there's especially if his paymasters are involved. You know, him saying and Kendrick Lamar is doing this thing with that. I don't want to hear it. What are we witnessing is a minstrel show. Yeah, audition for her to move up to the next level. Part of that is to disparage Black Americans and make excuses for white supremacy. That's so true. And I think about this all the time. And, you know, I don't know. You know, I'm still getting to know my audience here. But, you know, I know, Tiana and, you know, everyone who knows about like the ADOS movement and how like important reparations is and like our fight for reparations. We can't even like be honest in these spaces because we could possibly lose our jobs. We can't even be honest when it comes to our experience and to navigate our like. I'm trying to think of the right word for it, but the fact that what you just said was facts. What we're witnessing here is a minstrel show, an audition. That's it, right. We're witnessing an audition. You know, she's able to confront people who are possibly racist and can just be in your face about it. They have a history, and you still are able to not confront them and put them in their place. You have to pad them. You have to protect them. And that's the issue. That's why reparations needs to happen, so that we can have our own spaces, so that we can have our own radio stations and say what needs to be said. And it would just wake up a lot of people, honestly. It would just wake up a lot of people. It's just like, you know, what was it? What did Kendra say? That, you know, some ayahuasca. That's what would happen in America. It would be some real, just truth telling, just straight, no mixer. Because people like him, or he's gonna leave the studio and literally go home with his family thinking that he's a good person. And what he really needed to do was to be told by everyone in that room, especially her and Charlemagne. Charlemagne is a lost cause, but I think she seems legit. She seems like a very, like, she seems like she knows what's going on. But I think Tiana has said it right. It's an audition for her career. Because if she said what needed to be said, she might not be the callback again. You know, so I don't know, but it's just sad that we have to kind of be in these spaces and not actually be our authentic selves and say what needs to be said. And I think it's just one of those things where we're only hurting ourselves. We're hurting the people who are, you know, who are the aggressors as well. So anyway, and that's probably like a deeper discussion on that, but now first, glad you're alive. Did you see Slickers just let his two friends that Dot was talking about them, and truth be told, he was talking to the two black men. We can't be our authentic selves or correct others for fear of retribution or even violence. One of the many ways the system runs on autopilot. Exactly. As black people, you should never be afraid to call out your white friends if they're genuine people. The problem is people like, oh, okay, AS. I'm like, AS. I'm like, oh, okay, Andrew Schulz. Look at Charlemagne and feel you're the good one. Right. The problem is people like Andrew Schulz look at Charlemagne and think they feel you're the good one. Yeah. You know? I just, yeah, that's how I really feel, for him to be up here and it's a room full of black people, and there's something wrong with that. There's something up with that. There's something wrong with that.
You know, it's not the thing that I listen to all the time, but like to say he's not like fantastic at what he does is ridiculous. And I have a lot of respect for anybody that puts something
why is there a freaking delay
out for judgment. I think there are a lot of people who like, they just make reaction content.
Right.
So they don't really know what it's like to like create a piece of art and put it out there in the world and let the world judge it.
They have to deal with that.
That takes balls. And I admire people that have balls.
Pause.
So how do you feel about Trump's trans executive orders?
What'd he do?
His executive orders, he got rid of trans.
He got rid of trans what?
Women.
They not around anymore?
Yeah, according to him, he said it's two genders,
woman.
man and woman.
But that
Wait a minute, hold up. What the hell is he just talking
Put
about?
something out for judgment. This is ridiculous. And I have a lot of respect for anybody that puts something out for judgment. I think there are a lot of people who like, they just make reaction content.
Right.
So they don't really know what it's like. There are a lot of lists I listen to all the time. Like, obviously a prolific rapper. He's, it's not the thing that I listen to all the time, but like to say he's not like fantastic at what he does is ridiculous. And I have a lot of respect for anybody that puts something out for judgment. I think there are a lot of people who like, they just make reaction content.
Right.
So they don't really know what it's like.
They better not bring What's the Dirt on there. Oh shoot, they might, man. Happy Dad or whatever. They might have pulled some strings for this man for What's the Dirt.
Like to like create a piece of art and put it out there in the world and let the world judge it.
They have to deal with that.
That takes balls, and I admire people that have balls.
Pause.
So how do you feel about Trump's trans executive orders? Like,
What'd he do?
his executive orders, he got rid of trans.
He got rid of trans what?
Women.
They not around anymore?
Yeah,
two
according to him,
genders,
he said
just
it's two
man and
genders,
woman.
man and woman.
But that is how it
That's
is,
it.
though. Isn't that how it is?
Every day
Yeah.
the sun don't shine, but the sun still come up.
Well, here's the thing. I think there are trans people.
No, there are, but
Yeah.
Trump doesn't recognize him.
Yeah, but that he's allowed to. Like,
What?
At AT&T,
What the fuck is he talking about, dude?
we know enough in life isn't guaranteed. Like a fun night at the movies. Yeah, no.
No, I don't
you
even know.
can't force me to recognize
He's
everybody.
allowed to not believe.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that it's not true. Just
Bro,
'cause you
I
don't
was
believe.
watching Squid Game. If they didn't have the numbers, I don't know if I'm recognizing.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they didn't number them, I don't know if I'm recognizing everyone.
What they got to do with trans?
I don't know, really.
What the hell is he talking about, dude? This dude is such a clown, bro. Like, what the is happening?
I don't really know what I'm saying right now. Listen, let me
And
apologize.
this man will still not get canceled. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is he talking about? Squid Games. I'm really trying to figure out what is he talking about. Like, is he saying that like Asian men and women look the same? Is that what he's saying?
Apologize before an Asian rapper comes for me. Jen, I'm sorry, Jen. Jen, I
Salute to
apologize.
Jen. Jen hits me up all the
shout
time.
out
I
Jen.
get what you mean by
I was about to say good night.
Now.
Yo, I'm just gonna see if he says anything else, man. I don't even want to fucking. Yeah, you're right. I should go to bed. We should go to bed for real. But this is supposed to be just like a a test stream. So I really appreciate y'all for real. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I think we'll probably hit 20K subscribers. Probably in the morning. So just, yeah, appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all for allowing me to break through my intimidation of getting on live. And this was fun. So, yeah, I'll see y'all next time. And yeah, see you guys when I see y'all.